Hey riders, boom time folks. We're back. We are back. I don't know why this morning, guys, could not find this event. I looked all this morning. I even messaged Neil saying, hey dude, I can't even see the event. I can see the later race, the add-on race, all that kind of good stuff. Who cares? Just talking to talk. We're here, folks. Ironman 40K in Malaysia, folks. Smidge of climbing, just a little smidgen. Down to 30 seconds here, riders. I think I will record this just in case. Generally, I make a backup recording. I just did a previous event here. I did the WTRL TTT. If you want to see time trial action, folks, go check that baby out. Woo! Insanity. Jumped off. Only had 10 minutes to spare upstairs. Here we are. Let's go, riders. It is bang bang time. Let's make a banger out of this one, folks. I want to see full obliteration. I want people, like, you know, stroking out at the edge of the road. Here we go, folks. So currently, I'm not updated at all, riders. I'm avoiding the update as much as I can. I think I've missed the hot fixes. They weren't hot, okay? Hot means like today. Hot doesn't mean, yeah, 4 days later we figured something out. And by we, I mean you guys figured it out for us. Having said that, supposedly things are working better. Yeah. Okay, hey, Stephanie Briggs is here. Hey, Stephanie, fellow Canadian. We don't pay a lot for our eggs here, do we, Stephanie? Unlike these Americans who are having their egg meltdown. I was joking around in the GRC Discord this morning, folks. When I was in the States, too, it's like people like... That's the thing on the internet right now. You drop an egg, it's like, yeah, there goes my mortgage payment. It's one of those things. Stephanie and Nelson riding at the front together, folks. Love it. Pull the map view up here just quickly. Let's see what we got going on here, folks. A lot of yellow blob riders here. Probably just a nice flat course. There are a couple of key kicks right in the middle. Now, just looking at the profile, I wonder if it's kind of like a little bit of an out and back. I'm just looking at those bumps. I know it's not a mirror image, but maybe you kind of go up the first bump and that secondary kick is the add-on, and then it just kind of goes back the way it came. Possibly. We're going to see with the map in a little bit. Sometimes if you go to map view later, you'll see that it'll show the turnaround point. Gonna jump in the chat here. Okay, chat is active. Things are running, folks. Okay, we're good. And if you guys are watching this live and you want to see it better later, just remember that when the video first uploads, okay, so like, you know, you ride the race, okay, you half killed yourself, you're dying, you're laying on the floor, and the first thing you think of is not your family, not anything else you think of Colin. Over at Inside Cycling World, folks, I gotta see his video. His videos are so awesome, I gotta watch them every day of my life. No, but seriously, when you first go check out the videos, they're only going to be uploaded in SD at that point. That's not my fault. That's YouTube. That's YouTube's fault, folks. You got to wait a while for the HD video to upload. Like, I can see it as it's happening. SD will be fairly quick, or it'll be available as SD if I stream it like this. But the full-blown HD version may not be up there until later tonight. These are big files. So like an hour. And actually, you know what? For this one for sure, I only did the video in SD because I knew it would be like a full hour. They're 12, 15 gig files. Mr. Elon Musk does not provide me internet for free, folks, and there are data caps. So, yeah, there's that. Thought I'd turn my mic off there with my face banging into my mic there. Okay, folks, let's get a little look at the race here, see what we got going on. Yvonne Sagan, Stefan, 793, Nelson Snyder, L. Rowan, Velo Buke. This guy again. Velosport 34 Lattes. Now here's a new name. Akoval. Whatever, dude. I'm not sure what your name is. I think it's short for something. Elenio 79's here. Niels Brenham. There's a name there I keep seeing pop around the front. Mix here. This guy. Sublak 72. Check. Gil Mattios here. Nelson. Adam. Okay, guys, we do this every week. Let's take a little bounce back. We want to see the numbers. 155 on course at the moment. Stan, 1957, Belgian rider. Just past Kate O here, who looks like she just broke down. So, we got 154 on board, but I can see some other breakdowns up ahead. We got Daubney here. Daubney, level 1, broken down. Carlo Calcagni doing the official late start, folks. I guess he was running late. He must have been super busy doing something very important in the world and got a late start. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Guys, kind of always, I don't have dry mouth, but got to get some fluids into me. So today I'm having the Eau de Coco. Here goes Carlo. 6 watts per kilo all the way, folks. And by 6, I mean more like 7. Yeah, love it, dude. You get it, bro. You get it. Let's just enjoy this. Level 92 rider, probably one of the world's greatest cyclists, apparently. Wow, I'm nasty today, aren't I, folks? But that's okay. I call him as I see him, folks. Enjoy Karsten here. Was a victim of Carlos. Carlo he does the slow start and then rides up through the field. This messes with the numbers. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Should I say it one more time? Yeah. Sala 80. Hey, Carlo. Bye-bye. Up to Sala 80 here. Radler 1. Let's see how many people Carlo passes, though. So he's in 147th. Pretty much was dead last. 8 watts per kilo. Just hammering. So, he's been riding 6 to 7 watts a kilo right now for over 5 minutes. Well, he started late, okay? Technically, he did start late. There's a reason why he does that. I don't know what it is. Just making that up. Aki, Bungie here. Bungie, love it. Great company. One of the greatest video games ever known. If you know, you know. Yaramar, Velo Hub, Ray, Canadian. Yes, dude. Yaramar. I don't know if it was like a Yaramir. I was going to say Yaramir, but Robsy, Miel 46, Phil Fresh 92. Miel, okay, so then we got Michael TT. Yeah, I love myself a time trial. Johan 66, Sastaps 86. Peter, Dutch rider, NL 67. Frank 13. Stivio Militiads, Schulfeis. What is this name going to be? Spanish guy. Your name today is Spanish guy. Cabecita, another Spanish guy, but I can say your name a little bit. Frederique. I got to learn how to say it. So this is Niels Brenham's daughter. Tell me how you say your name. I want to say Frederica. Frederique? I don't know. Let me know. She's level 10 right now, riding with John Helg, another Norwegian. Well, no. So Frederique, okay, they're Danish and the Norwegians. Similar, but not quite the same, folks. We can't do that. Dandy Candy, Canadian rider. She's always here now. The Wolfman, Danish rider. Shep 72, Marky Johnny, Robert 70. Here's Des Dyer. Des, I haven't called your name in a long time. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Widgdeg, going with that. Bruce 7730, Linden, Hannibal. Okay, I've seen that guy before. We're gonna do a quick bounce up here. Steve Ludford. Hey, Steve, good to see you. Got your message. Just never responded. Just trying to get back into the flow of things here. I can see some of the other Farnham riders here. Here's Hoppy the Rocket, Farnham rider. Is Grupedo? No, Grupedo's not. He's a Canadian rider. Level 80. Moving up through the field. Yeah, so we were in Vegas. Went down last Thursday. Came back late Monday night. Stayed at the Mandalay Bay. Actually, we stayed at the Delano, which is kind of attached right to the Mandalay Bay. Like there's a hallway and you're in the Delano. It's kind of like no casino at the bottom, no smoking, no noise. They must allow dogs there because everyone had a pet there, it seemed. A lot more chill, but you just walk through a corridor that's like 100 feet long and you're in the Mandalay Bay. Craziness. So that was called the Delano. It's now called the W. I think the Westin owns it now. Super nice. Had a nice corner suite. This is Oliver here, isn't it? It's Oliver, I believe. Oliver Dukowitz. Same guy, isn't? Yeah, he's a German, right? So he's doing the, how do you say it? The Eroica, the Heroica, or you know what I'm talking about, right? He's got a stage race kind of going on. ROUVY, Brian here. Svard. A bull rider, Regina L. Regina's back. Tony Stadler. Okay, I'm getting right to the front. I want to see what's going on right at the front. Just saw Tim Moore. Back it up for Tim Moore, folks. Back it right up for this bro right here. Supporter of the channel. Good to see you, Tim. Thomas Lynn Iverson. Tranberg. Simon JP. Yeah, I was going to do a coffee chat video yesterday, but just getting home. Well, actually, I rode Tuesday. I rode 2 of the easy... Guys, I'm so far behind on my riding and the challenges. Because one, I don't really care that much about the challenges. Like all those Oman ones, didn't do them. Not even the easy ones. I think I'd randomly done a couple of the... Okay, we got a nice group at the front here. I'm just looking for Nelson's name. When I see Nelson, I know we're at the front. 26 riders in our front group. Stephanie's out of the front group now. She can see them just up the road here, riding with Velosport 34 lattes. Shunnick's up there. Yes. ROUVY, give Shunnick his Polish jersey stat. We need it. Unlock all the country jerseys. Like, to me, from a video game world, sorry guys, we're going to have a drink of the Eau de Coco. In my video games and everything else I ever do, the nationalities are always unlocked. It's kind of a freebie. So let's say you play a game called, I don't know, ABC 123. You get the ABC 123 jersey and you get your nationality. Like, come on. Unlock all. Everyone should have a nationality jersey. And then the other ones on top. Shunnick wants his Polish jersey. Let's give it to him. JJ Robinson's here. Here's Niels Burnham up front. Paz Jordy 60, world's lightest man. Cosentino, Gaetano, Akoval, Ludwig DB, Adam. This is a new name to me. Adam 96, Czech rider. Okay. Don Mateo right up there too. So pivotal points in the race will be, some will be right before the 20-kilometer mark. We've got like a double kick. We've got 26 right now. How many will be left after that double kick? I'm going to say we're going to lose 6 of them. We are going to lose 6 of these riders before that, by the end of that first double kick. How do you guys like that? That's my prediction. Sticking with it. There's this dude too, Hans-Holm Moeller. Seen him around a lot. Level 68. I don't know how much ROUVY he rides, but it's only been maybe the last couple months. Probably started at the OMG World Tour. I think that's where I first saw him. Tice sitting on the front right now. Pushing nice 5-6 watts per kilo up here. 7. He's going on a little bit of a move right now. I think he sees a little bit of a gradient here. A little bit of false flattiness. Trying to shell some people at the back already, folks. Are those riders at the back paying attention? Let's have a quick look. I think this will be no problem for everyone here. You know, you're going to have to catch someone sleeping right here. Everyone's good here. Take a look at the map. Nice cluster. Although he is off the front a tiny bit. It'll all just come back together anyways. Tice maybe just... Ooh, I was just looking for camera controls, or I'm sorry. I was getting ready to use the keyboard to look for camera controls. I wanted to spin it around so we can see that JJ Robinson is, these guys are like 35 meters back. Just let him dangle. Just let him slow cook out there. He's like a, little frog in the water that you turn slowly on boil. I don't really believe that. Do you think that's true? Do you think if you were in a hot tub and the water got hotter and hotter, you wouldn't decide to jump out at some point? Yeah. Yeah. Right? It's not like being a lobster where you get thrown in alive and you can't claw your way out. I'm sure a little frog can go doot and jump out. He's not going to be like, oh, it's getting hotter and hotter, man. Yeah, this is great. Oh, it's so hot now, bro. I can't jump out. Don't believe it. Wyverns, L. Roland, Hensholm Moeller. I'm looking for some awesome comments in the YouTube chat here. Shock Series asking, what up, Vegas? Long back from Vegas, supporting the U.S. economy as usual as a proud Canadian. You guys want to take us over? We're ready to fight, bros. We are ready to fight. Don't mess with Canadians. In World War II, you guys had the draft. We didn't. We all volunteered for it. That's how we roll up here. You've probably seen memes on the internet, like how Canadians are so nice, but when it comes to war, oh man, it's cutthroat. We're going, bros. We are going. Tice here still on the front. 60-meter gap. What are these guys doing? They're just letting them do a slow walk. No one wants to chase. Everyone back here is kind of dilly-dallying, 2.5 watts per kilo. Just letting Tice a little bit up the road here. I mean, we are a long way to go. We're still 28 kilometers away. Nelson coming to the front now saying, yeah, it's time to get serious, boys. He's going to end up dragging all these wheel suckers up with him. Let's go, wheel suckers. Let's go, boys. They're moving up now. Nelson's pursuing Tice. Nelson put in the big push here. Stefan's coming now, too. He's getting on Nelson's wheel. Get on there. Maybe what I want to see now is I want to see these three and maybe a few others get away, shed all the rest. There was a lot of everyone was just kind of looking at each other. Hey, bro, are you gonna go? Me? Guys were like doing this, looking around. Oh, dude, I was checking my chain. Yeah, I'm busy here. Oh, dude, I was having a drink of eau de coco. Okay, coming back together now, folks. Let's see. All back together. Good move by Tice, though. Good testing move. I think, yeah, what does that tell you? People don't want to chase right now. They do not want to chase. They're a little bit worried that it's a long one. And no one was willing to put the work in there. It took Nelson to step up and pull them all back. Okay. We had 26 riders. We've lost 2 already. We're not even at the double kick. We're not at that double kick yet. So you can see here's Alenio 79, 24th place. 20 meters back, we got Sublak. These guys could make it back on. Sublak, come on, bro. Let's go. He's putting in the power. I think this guy's back on. I think he's going to be back on. Let's see what these guys do up front. If they can just ease off a tiny bit. Yeah, dude needs to jump now. 4B needs to do the same thing. M4B here. Yeah, here he comes now. M4B's coming. Guys, you need to go now. It is going to start slowly climbing. Very little false flat here. 4B going right through. Sublak, get on his wheel, bro. Get on his wheel. 4B will be just in the draft now. Sublak will be chasing 4B's draft. I think he's going to get back on. But those two were out before the double kicker I'm talking about. Let's see if they survive the double kicker. That's our little story we're going to put together today, folks. Those 2 riders that had a little bit of issues there. Don't know what it was. Could have been just inattention. Will they get through with the 26 in the next one? Yvonne Sagan sitting on the front right now. I think we're all still together here. Go to map mode. Still in good map mode. First split coming up, folks. First split. So it looks like we got 4 splits in this one, and they all look like they're like mirrored in the middle. So like, there's not one halfway through. I don't know why. There looks like there's one at 25%, 40%, 80%. I don't know why they do that. How about 3 splits? Third, something like that. Maybe one right halfway. Stefan 793 at the front. Hans Holm. So let's bounce back, guys. We got a bit of time before the double kick destruction kicks in. These guys are going to be resting up for this, I think. There's going to be a little bit of a little ceasefire here. You know, not that 3.5 to 4 watts a kilo is a ceasefire, but I think we're going to ease off on the 7-8 watts per kilo for a while. That's coming up shortly. So that gives us a chance just to jump down through the field here. Just looking at the names over here. Big John rides. Okay, guys, let me back up. Here's Big John rides. Rat Tim's there. Swiss Chris. Thomas Lynn. There's Mick. Simon JP. Chak. Chorus. Tim Moore. Tim's riding solo here right now. 4 watts a kilo. Drupaki. Iron San. Johan Ree. Lewis JVR. MNH ROUVY. Here's Neil himself. Mucker 1974 with Svard. Ginger Jitters. I like that name. Pan Maurici. Jersey Pojama. Need a Polish pronunciation expert here. Maybe my friend Shana can help me out. I've also got PL 1969. Carlo Calcagni has moved up 80 spots already, folks. He was started somewhere around 150. He must be getting tired. He's only pushing 6.1 watts per kilo at the moment. I mean, give the guy a break. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, it's hilarious to me. Steven Cycles just in the door from a 65-mile ride. Hope it was good. Yeah, 51st state, no more monarchy for Canada. I guess not. Well, I'm going to war, bro. I'm going to war. Yeah, the climbs are going to hurt them. It's all going to fall apart in those climbs. Bashak's taking off the ride. And I'm left solo, which is good here. Let me concentrate on the race, guys. Okay, here's Carlo. Just flying up through the field. What an unbelievable performance, folks. Yeah, I said it. You know, like, dude, why do you do this? Every week, it's the same thing. The late start to give you that slower time, less power. I think that's why, yeah. So that's the rationale behind it, I think. If you start 2-3 minutes late, it's going to give you a slower, you're going to start slow, or you're going to start very delayed, and that's going to decrease your power, I guess, over time, decreasing your average watts per kilo, the cutoff being that 6 watts per kilo mark. Guess what, bro? We've got some new rules over here at Muckers Worldwide, and yeah, there's a rule. There's a kind of a power per kilo, watts per kilo power max. So deal with that. Carlo Calcagni just flying up here. Neil's cheering on Carlo right now, thinking, what an incredible dude, man. He is just killing it. They were like just saluting him as he drives by. Neil, I hope you're watching this, and I hope you're falling off your bike right now, laughing your head off. Actually, I think Neil only watches the videos afterwards. Cringes as I say my goofy things. Yeah, so let's get rid of the fakers, folks. Let's get rid of the fakers. Oh, dude, we're on the first kick. We're on the first kick. It's going off. We had 26 riders. How many will survive the double kick of death? We're going to see right now. Okay, some little 10, 11 meter gaps here. 15 meter gap here. The field is split in two right now. Looks like it's split right in two here. Take a look at this. 12 riders in that first group. Oh, maybe it's only 11. 11 riders in that first group. Then it's 25 meters back to Bear Remy. This could easily come back together because we do have quite a little bit of a descent coming up. Then it kicks even harder the next time around. So these guys may be stuck back in this group now. Let's take a quick look here. Andy up doing really well here. 20th place. Ludwig DB, Costantino Gaetano, M4B, Grosjean. So 4B did get back on. Sublak, you're back on too, bro. Grosjean's here. Akoval. So 26 riders together, but there is separation in the groups. Let's take a little bit of a look at a map mode here, and you can see it. Here's that gap. We've got this front 11. They're bombing downhill already. You can see the little bubbles moving faster. So that's the gap right there. Ooh, man, that gap opens so fast. So take a look. The 11 riders up front, they got a 200 meter gap. And here's the second kick. The double kicker. Right to your face. Here they go, folks. Check out this here. Riders splitting apart everywhere. It's going to get only worse. It's going to get worse here, folks. So we got 11 up front. 15 are already out the back out of this group. But I'm saying for now, they're all kind of still together. We got one rider here totally solo in the middle. I wonder who that is. Looks like he's about the 18th or 19th rider. Right here, Don Matteo. Don Matteo finds himself isolated. 80 meters ahead of Ludwig DB. Don Matteo solo. L. Rowland. 3-4 riders up ahead. Past Jordy. Niels Brenham. So I think these guys will come to get back together. They're not catching those 11 up front. The 11 up front are gone. And in fact, Tice has fallen off the back here. Digging hard though. 6 watts a kilo. He's going to have to push right through the top to have a chance of getting back on now. We do bomb downhill again. The gap's going to open up quick. Tice may be alone. Scott Adam 96 right up ahead here. Might be able to work with him. Get right to the front. Oh, I want to spin the camera around so bad. Nelson's on the front. Gil Matteo. Carol Susik. Ooh, little gap there even. These two got 20-meter gap right now. Back to Carol. See, these guys are going to have to work to get back on now. Batiscum, Velo Buke, Shunix there. Then, oh, look at this. 75-meter gap back to Stefan 793. Ooh, Yvonne Sagan's there as well. So, guys, after the double kick, we're down to 7. Earlier on, I was thinking maybe we'd lose 6 out the back. But like I said, it's kind of all, loosey-goosey right now. Who's going to come back together? 7 in our... Actually, do we have 7 in our front group? Yeah, these guys are pushing hard. Pushing hard. They will pull their way back now. There's going to be little bumps here. They will pull back. It's this next one coming up. Ooh, that's going to be painful. 5 riders in this little group here. 20 meters back to Elenio. Velobuke, it's really strung out now. Look at the tail here, folks. Long, winding tail of riders. Here. Check here. It's just going to start stretching out now. Adam. Here's our next group of riders back. So we had 26 at the beginning. 11 went ahead. 15 back behind us here. It's split up here again. So we got Hans Holm. It looks like he's with Niels Brenham. I think I saw that name there. Yeah, there's Niels. Okay, lost his name already. It's bouncing around too much for me. Niels Brenham right here. Niels Brenham, Hans Holm Mueller, Bear Remy, Wyverns, L. Rowland, Grosjean, they're all here. And then, so that's, another 6 riders there. 100 meters back to Akoval, M4B, Paz Jordy, JJ Robinson, Sue Black. Bouncing back again, another 50 meters, Ludwig DB, Andy up. Cosentino G is 30 meters back. Dude, you're going to have to go. Double discs, really hurting him through that stuff earlier. Don Matteo is the one that's fallen back the most, I think. So there would have been 26 riders there. Don Matteo has got quite a big gap. He's going to have to wait for the next group to catch up. But more exciting news, folks. Let's see where Carlos Calcagni is. Let's just have a little look. Where is he now? Can we see him? Here he is, folks. 42nd place. What a machine. So he's finished the double kicks of death. Flying along here. Next rider's 500 meters up the road. How long till he catches that rider? Let's give it like a kilometer. We're at 19.3 kilometers an hour. Let's see how long it actually takes. Although Nathan is putting in some wattage now. Who's this guy? Nathan 1406 is riding with Biker AP. Oh, Biker AP is just the road. Velo Sports Lattes here. So 19.3 kilometers. Yep, still flying. They're down to 225 meters. Wow. So I guess there was a little bit of downhill involved there, but he was 500 meters behind, and in less than a kilometer, he's probably going to catch them. Huh? So I said 19.33 kilometers. Wait till we get to 20.33. Looks like it's kind of stabilizing now. But still, even in that 1 kilometer, he's already pulled back 300 meters on them. 20. Okay, we're getting there. I'm just watching the bottom here and watching the splits over here. So we're just going to call it, when we see 20.3 on the bottom of the screen, I'll look over. Boom. 150 meters. So he pulled back 350 meters in 1 kilometer of distance. I can see the rider's avatars up ahead. What a machine. Now pushing 7.8 watts per kilo, folks. Incredible action here. On the most well-known trainer you've ever heard of, folks. In the most sarcastic way I can possibly say that. Marcin Kali here, Polish rider, Dave 12. Hey, Dave. Francois, VDP, like that. Ratim, Matthias. Okay, guys, we're going back to the front for the bloodbath that's about to occur up front. Let's see how things have stabilized. Elenio, lightweight climber, I think is going to be making a run for the border on this climb. Shunnick's keeping him in sight. Gil Mattia's there, just like monsters on the bike, beasts, savages. Like, they will just cannibalize each other in a sprint finish. They are not going to let Elenio get away. They're like, Mr. Lightweight, come on back. We just reeled you right back in, bro. Right now, Elenio's going, "Ooh, I got to get away from these dudes," because he doesn't stand a chance at the end against the big sprint. Karol Susik doing really well here as well. 6th place. 7th is tight. Okay, 6. What do we got? We got 8 riders in the front. 8 riders in the front. So someone got back on. Someone did make it back. I mean, it all got smashed apart back earlier on the double kick. But, things are going to slowly work their way back together. Karol Susik, Gil Mattio, 8 watts per kilo. Nice. Going up to this climb. Very nice. Gil Mattio, Velo Butte, Karol Susik, Nelson Snyder. Let's have a little look here, see how things are looking. Okay, back with Gil. Gil and Velo Butte. 10-meter gap here back to Elenio. Nelson Snyder. If you can get a bit of a break here, like say 20, 30 meters at this point, which I don't think they will, that downhill on the other side, who was someone riding double discs there? Who was someone riding double discs there? I thought I saw someone's got a disc wheel on. Batiscum here suffering with the double discs right now, folks. Slowly falling back. Shunnick doing some nice draft work back here, folks. Tice off the back again. I think it was Tice who fell back before too, but got back on. No problems. So, strong riding. And look at this, folks. Ooh, they're really strung out here. Really strung out here. Will these 8 be able to all get back together? Here they are. With this downhill now. And there are a few little kickers left. One kick at the 3rd split. And then a series of 4 or 5 of them. Maybe 85 to, 85% of the way through the course. Be my guess. Bouncing on here. Yeah, take a look. Front 4. Shunnick knows he's got to do it now. He's got to get on their wheels now. Bridging solo. He's got some nice downhill here. I can't see top speeds. I'm on the old update. I think I'm 3 versions back with all the hot fixes thrown at us. Batiscum. 7 riders. Okay, Tice, 85 meters back at this point. But these are your front 8. These are going to get, all these positions are secured now. Because at that point, we're almost a kilometer back to 9th place. Here's Adam, 96. He's almost, he's 1 kilometer back right now to Tice. Then we got Yvonne Sagan, Wyverns, Niels Brenham, El Roland, Bear Remy, Grosjean, Hans Holm, Stefan 793, JJ Robinson, M4B, Sublak. Okay, here he is. Double discs and all, still pushing 7 watts per kilo, folks. This is unbelievable performance here, riders. Yeah. Dude, maybe there needs to be a special race event. Maybe you could organize it, and it would be called Everyone Here Rides 6 watts per kilo all the way for 31, 32 minutes straight. I guess you started about 4 minutes late, didn't you? So, 6 watts per kilo plus average for 28 minutes so far. Yeah. I like it. Coco. Eau de Coco. Guys, I've been talking for way too long. Did that last stream for 1 hour and 20 minutes. 10-minute quiet time for Colin, where I don't say a word. And then I'm right back into it. So I am on fire right now. And he's like, who's passing me? He's like, I got e-biker. We got an e-biker here, folks. I can see the battery system itself right now. He's full e-biker. 23rd place. So he's only picked up about picked up close to 130 positions in 23.6 kilometers. Looks like he'll be catching up to Sue Black here next. Aquaval is within distance. Oh my. Is Carlo Calcagni going to ride up through the entire field, folks? Is it possible? Could you imagine? You know what? Where's the disqualification button right now? I want it. I should have authority to have this. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some, I don't know. Got the Stream Deck that I still have not set up. I got at Christmas time. It's only been 2 months. And I'm going to get some little sound effects going. And I'm going to get some, I'm going to get like a little media to flash up like cheater, faker, something like that. SoFake Award, you know, or as I like to call it, the Sofaki Award. And I'll be flashing it on the screen from now on just to show you guys. Okay, here's the real riders. 6 riders in the front. Nelson Snyder's not in this group. What happened? Nelson must have had a quick mechanical because he's back with Tice. Nelson was on the front before with Tice being about 85 meters back, I believe. And they're back together now. So something must have happened to Nelson there. That just does not seem normal to me. I know what it is. Nelson's waiting for Carlo to get up there. Kidding. Okay. El Roland 10th place. Adam 96. Bear Remy. Oh my. Are these guys going to have to suffer with seeing Carlo come by? Like, come on. Carlo, he's easing off now, bros. He's easing off. 5.5, 6 watts per kilo. He's only been doing this for at least half an hour straight. He must be fatiguing now. He must be fatigued. So realistically, though, how far up are those guys? So this group here... Wow. These riders are only about 400 meters ahead of him from what I can tell. This big group. So Carlo could work his way up all the way up to 9th place. Let's see if that's possible. He is a living legend. In his own mind. I just made that up. But yeah, it's kind of like me. A living legend in my own mind. That's all that matters. I'm not as dumb as I look. I like to say that a lot too, folks. Joey goes, why do you say that? Joey Jojo had a great time in Vegas. Okay, guys, I'll go back to the front just to see the action. Yeah, so we went to Vegas, stayed at the Mandalay Bay, but we actually went to the Delano, which is now the W, which stands for the Westin. We had a great corner suite. We had a 2-bedroom. So we had a 1-bedroom with a living room. All that stuff. Vegas is an absolute ripoff. Throw Canadian exchange. And you know what I should have done? I should have brought some eggs down to Vegas. It'd be worth more than gold down there. Just say, hey man, you want a dozen eggs? Hey bro, you want a dozen eggs? I heard you guys got a little chicken problem down here. And then put like about a 4,000% tariff on it. Whatever. And your tariffs mean nothing to me. They do not affect my life in any way whatsoever. They just affect the companies that import stuff from us into your country. So, good douche. Get a grip. But yeah, 51st state. Open the borders. I'm moving down there. I'll be your neighbor. It'll be even more obnoxious than it already is. So, here we go. Yeah, we saw MJ1. That stands for Michael Jackson 1. The best Cirque du Soleil show on the Strip. It's the second time I've seen it. And if you think, well, I don't want to see like a... I remember the first time I went to, I'm like, I don't want to see a dude like, you know, impersonating Michael Jackson. Like, what? He's just like a lip syncer, or what does he do? It is like acrobats, weird stuff going on, people flying through the air. It's snowing in there at one point. Laser light shows. The best Cirque du Soleil show on the Strip. And I think there's only one show I haven't seen. I've seen Mystere. I've seen Caw. I've seen O. I've seen the Mad Apple New York one. I've seen the Beatles show. MJ1 blows it out of the water. Then the second night, we went to the Blue Man Group over at the Luxor. I like the Luxor. It's the first time I've ever walked through there was this weekend. I just like the feel in there. That pyramid, you walk in there and you look up, you're instantly dizzy though. It's just like so above you. Okay, so what's going on here? We still have 6 riders in the front. Nelson Snyder and Tice are coming back, folks. So yeah, I think Nelson had a mechanical, or he was waiting for Carlo. I'm gonna go with mechanical firsthand. He's brought Tice back with him. So the guys up front are like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you bringing Tice back? They're back together, folks. 8-up sprint coming up for the finish here. Are a couple of kickers where it's gonna go off. Hans Holm Mueller, Adam 96, Niels Brillam, L. Rowland, Grosjean, Wyverns, Paz Jordy. Okay, so there's that group. This is the second chasing group here. Looks to be about 10 riders. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks to be about 8 riders in this group here, I think. Back to Stefan 793 here. Then it's 400 meters back, but our friend Carlo Calcagni is right there. He is on them. JJ Robinson, 3 watts per kilo. Paz Jordy, 3 watts per kilo. M4B, 3.6. Grosjean, back to 3. Stefan, 3 point something. Carlo Calcagni, 6.7, bro. What are you guys doing up there? Come on. Look at Carlo. He does it. I hope you guys all know I'm just kidding and giving you a hard time. But here he comes. Oh, I thought he had a mechanical there. He dropped down to 2.3 watts per kilo just momentarily. And now he's like, nah, he's ramping it up. Started in 150th, now in 17th place. Super legit, bro. Super legit. Like, dude. Uda Coco. Yeah. Someone has to say it. Someone has to point the cheaters out because no one else really does it, so it's my job now. That's my new song I just made up for you guys. I'm a talented singer, as you can tell. I hate the fakery. You can say whatever you want. Don't care. Hate it. Someone needs to do something about it. ROUVY, step up. Step the up and deal with the fakers. Get with it. Little bump here, folks. Little 2% false flatty. Everyone seems to be on. Watch out for the fumes on the side of the road there. I don't know what's going on there. Someone's engine was blowing up on the side of the road, right-hand side. We'll jump back in a little bit, maybe to see Batiscum go through that. Oh, sorry. The Grosjean group. So yeah, still got our 8 in the front. Batiscum still there. Elenio, Shunnick, Tice, Vellebuke, Gil Matteo, Carol Suzik, and Nelson Snyder. Second group is Niels Brillam, Adam, L. Rowland, Grosjean, Bear Remy. Wow. And Stefan. So 16 riders up front. Carlo Calcagni is going to pass these guys. He's coming, folks. He's got a 200-meter gap. These dudes up front who are super legit hitters, 3.5, 4, 5 watts a kilo. Yeah, in bursts, in spurts. You know, they're backing it down to 2.5. They're backing it down to 0 at times. Carlo, he is just smashing it. I'd love to see what the chat says right now. They're going to be calling. You got it. Yeah. I'm glad there's someone else watching this with me, guys. Chris Scribner. This is Scrivio right here. Chris Scribner. Great to hear you back with the Muckers. Scrivio here. I know who you are, Chris. I'm at work. Good to hear you call out the fakers. Yeah, he is so fake, bro. And I don't even care anymore. Like, at first I was kind of like, wow, you know, and everyone talks about it. No one says, I'm doing it. I don't care. No one pays me to do this. Well, a couple of you guys helped me out, so that's good. Penelope's in the mix. Carlo for the Tour de France. Yes, Steven. Yeah, stand on the street corner or ostentatiously eat omelets, make them jealous. Yes, I should have done that in Vegas. Yeah, you're right. It's the double disc. Yeah, the double disc do not slow him down on any of the hills. He honestly started like 150-something place when I saw him. Look at him now, 17th. And he's going to pass Niels Brillam, L. Rowland, Barry. He's going to blow right through them. He's going right through them, folks. Let's just hang out with himself. The man, the myth, the legend, specifically the myth. Yeah, bro. Just get it. So, I mean, look at the guys up front. Bear Remy, Niels, Wyvern, Stefan, Grosjean. All names we know on ROUVY. These guys are doing their thing. At times, they're at 2 watts a kilo, 3, 4. Depends where they're at in the race. Carlo, he just sets it at 6. He just sets the power setting to 6. And by power, I just mean his legs and his heart and his lungs, folks. We can already see a rider up ahead. Bear Remy, you're the first victim, bro. First victim. I'm sorry for you. Here he comes. Carlo coming through, folks. He's dialing it up now. Where's that extra battery? I need my new battery. Battery switch. Could you imagine? That's what he's doing? Nah, dude, he's legit. Super legit. Wouldn't it be funny to find out that if 6 watts per kilo is actually more like 3? Okay, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. I'm going to go right back to the front. Here's the fastest guys in the race. Here's some of the best guys on ROUVY. 3 to 4s at this point. Which, yeah, I would be dead halfway through the race riding that. 3 watts per kilo me, that's a good average for me at something like this. So they're kind of more like in a little bit more of relaxed mode. But again, I say that sometimes and I don't mean anything by it. Like when I say they're relaxing, I get it. They're still working hard. If you're going 4.5 watts a kilo, you're still going hard. But for them, they've dialed it down just a little bit. It's not all out. Like you can see Gil here at the back. Well, he was just riding under 3 watts per kilo there. You know, a little bit more dial back for Gil right now. He's getting a nice rest in here. Good stuff. So these guys are like just under 6 kilometers to the finish. Bouncing back to this group here. Like Carlo, has he caught them yet? Oh, where is he? He's caught them. Oh, the cringe, right? Look at me, just rides right through them. Hey, what a douche. Like, I just gotta say it. What a total douche. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. Drop me some comments and I'll go to war over this, folks. It's like the egg crisis. We're going to have an egg war between Canada and the U.S. 51st state, we got eggs for you. Come on, bro. We got lots of them. We'll throw eggs. That's our only defense system against the Americans. Could you imagine if he caught the other ones? Could you just imagine? So he's currently 1 kilometer back right now. They're riding 3 to 4 watts a kilo. He's riding 6 all the way. He's got the power setting at 9 on his e-bike. And yeah, I just got to say, he's riding an e-bike, folks. So he did late start. We're 44 minutes. We're almost 45 minutes into the race. And yeah, he's averaging 6 watts a kilo. That's my guess. 6 watts a kilo all the way. Actually, you know what? Can I do this? Nah, I can't. Can I? Nah, I can't. Because I'm not in the race. I thought maybe I could see his average power. I'd love to see it. See how phony it is. But let's just dial it in, bro. Dial it in. I hope you guys all watch the video later and laugh your heads off. All the goofy things I'm saying here. Yeah, it is double discs. Double discs. Do not slow him uphill. He's just incredible, man. Just incredible stuff. Okay, what's going on up front, folks? Velobuke. Tice. God, man. Tice had some nice breaks in this one. Was out of the front group. Tice was out of the front group. Something happened to Nelson. I found him back there with Tice, and they worked together to get back on. So great job by Tice and Nelson as well to get right back in there. I'm just guessing Nelson had a little quick disconnect, something like that. I think Tice struggled on that little bit of that, the third kick. The one that you're going to see right here, where Dandy Candy is. She's just finished it. She's just going down the other side. This is what I mean by the third kick. John P. Orp here. Michael TT coming up here. So I think that's where he was falling back. Okay, Tice on the front now. He is not going to fall back this time, folks. And, you know, as much as Carlo is a Superman, I don't think he'll catch him. He's got under 5 kilometers to make up 1 kilometer. He's done that before. He made up 300 meters in less than a kilometer before. So, you know, relatively, if you just give it like a bit of a ratio, it is theoretically possible. Carlo Calcagni drives like that guy on the motorbike that just went by. It's like you're not even you're standing still compared to him. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. Yep. Drop the power right down, bro. Drop it down. Get down to like 0 watts for a while. Okay. 3. What happened to the 6, dude? Where's the 6 watts per kilo now? We know what you're up to. Okay, now he's going to ramp it up again. Has he been disqualified from the event so far? Guys, I really haven't been paying attention. Like I said last week, I was away. I took all my gear. Well, Thursday I was traveling. So I couldn't even do a video last week. And the week before, I think it was all that cold weather. You guys don't even know how bad it was. Power's been dialed down here, folks. I think the battery's fading. We're no longer seeing 6. Oh, look at this, dialing it right back. So when he took that one corner there, it was down to like 0. And he just kind of coasted for a while. Okay, no, he's decided he's watching the live stream, and he does not like me saying these things about him, that he's riding an e-bike. So now he's back over 6 watts per kilo. Hammer down. You know, he's got his nose on the handlebar. He's getting super aero here. Gil Matteo. Velo. Oh, folks, stuff's going on here. They're trying to stretch it out now. Trying to stretch it out. Riders are frantically trying to stay on wheels here. Look at this. Tice here. Velobuke. Gil Matteo. Riders coming through. Here comes Tice again and Nelson Snyder. A little bit of a downhill here now, folks. They're going to be flying away. Flying away. You got to be paying attention now. Looks like everyone is still in the group. Battiscombe getting a nice rest here. Yes, dude. Deep breaths. Getting a rest. Just don't fall off the back. Do not fall off the back here. Well, I wish I had like a helicopter view right now. I wish I could look down on the group. All I can do is this for you guys. There, you can see they're compact. Where's Carlo? Look. So Carlo has vaulted through that group. You can see the leaders right now, top of the screen, just under Carlo's name. You can see that yellow bubble. There they are right there. So Carlo's leading the group in. Interesting. Love it. Doing a bit of climbing here, so they've gotten away as they bomb down the other side of the hill. So there's no way he's going to catch him now. With that last little hill, that definitely kept him away. And they've lengthened it from 1 kilometer out to 1.4 kilometers. So what we're going to do, how should we watch this? Ooh, it looks like Wyverns is trying to get him back up. He's chasing Carlo right now. You know, we got a nice group of riders here. This is a really nice group of riders here, guys. Stefan Grosjean, Niels Brillen, L. Rowland. Then we got another group back. Mike Hagan, Cosentino Gaetano, Paz Jordi. Let's get right back to the front. Tice here on the front, folks. Ooh, numbers are going off here. Tice has got a bit of a lead. Velobuke trying to come back at him. Oh, the stretches on here, folks. They are stretched out now. Gil Matteo sitting in the back. Oh, 10 watts per kilo here. 800 meters to go, folks. Velobuke went early. Tice went early. Elenio getting to the front. Nelson Snyder getting to the front. Remember that before earlier, folks? He was 20-something meters back. They're dialing it back a little bit. It's too far out to go full sprint right now. Get ready for it to light up, folks. It will light up. Stretched out over 30 meters. Tice is sitting a long way back. I think he's fading now off the back. Battiscombe probably as well. Well, they're still in a pretty good group here. Less than 300 meters to go. Gil Matteo. Here, we can just see Nelson going up around the corner. Let's get with Shunick. Shunick drops 12 watts per kilo, folks. Gil Matteo, 13 watts a kilo. Can they bring Nelson back? 100 meters to go. Gil Matteo passes him. Might get past Nelson. I think Gil Matteo just got past Nelson there. That is very close. But it's kind of like just rolling the dice to determine what position you finish in, folks, because 1 meter, according to my friend Shunick, is 3 meters. Even if you're finishing, if you want to finish 1 meter ahead of someone, you better actually finish 3 meters ahead of them. I think that was his statement. Who called me? Okay, that's not important. Adam, 96 here. Hans Holm Moeller, Bear Remy, Carlo Calcagni, still coming. Oh, wow. He's tired out. He's tired himself out, folks. He's blowing up right now. Seeing a lot of lower power output now. But, you know, at times, still ridiculous numbers. Got some attacks coming from behind, though, here. L. Rowland, Niels Brenham. These guys are trying to catch up. So, yeah, I thought Carlo caught all of them. Maybe there's a few guys out in front. Maybe these guys took off. Less than a kilometer to go, folks. Less than a kilometer to go. I wonder what his average power is right now. Guess he got tired out, so now he's going to keep it under 5 watts a kilo. Interesting. Bear Remy's jumping on his wheel. Why not jump on that wheel, dude? Hans Holm Wheeler up ahead. Looks like they're going to finish solo in 9th. Ooh, Adam 96 is right there. Let's check this out, bros. Let's check this out. A little bit of a bump here right before the finish. 250 meters to go. Hard left coming up right into the finish, folks. Let's go. Finish line will be directly ahead of us. Hans Holm, 9. Adam, 9 watts per kilo here. Looks like Hans has it. Hans for 9th, Adam for 10th. Trying to get back. Ooh. Bear Remy will get 11th. Wyverns in 12th. Niels Brenham 13th. Oh, that's finish line. Yeah, so it looks like Carlos finishing now, folks. Oh, yeah, drifting across the finish line at 0 watts per kilo. Come on, dude. You can do better than that. ROUVY, ban him. I want him banned. I want him banned. 17th place will be Grosjean. Ooh, nice group coming here. JJ Robinson, M4B, Big John rides. JJ Robinson right here. Going in, folks. Ooh, Yvonne Sagan coming up next year too. Paz Jordy, 11 watts per kilo, folks. Okay, Aquaval. Just finished next. Okay, I got to get caught up here and figure out. Oh, there's a massive group coming in. Yeah, guys. Every time I click on someone, they're crossing the finish line. So, see Stephanie here. I hang out with Stephanie for a little bit. Eddie Domino. Here's a new rider to me. Level 87. One of these guys had a name change or something. Andy up. Ludwig DB. Okay, so Ludwig's going to finish solo on 30th. Andy gets 31st place. Great job, Andy. Great job. Then we got a group coming in here. We have got a group coming here. We've got Mako in here. Thomas Lynn. Stephanie. Eddie Domino. So we're going to stick with these 4 riders right here. Currently 600 meters out. Yeah, he's got to have some weight stuff. Scribio, he also uses some weird, I'll call it weird, some weird trainer that I've never heard of before. I forget the name of it right now. Oh, Magnetic Days or something like that. He's the only person I've ever seen use that trainer with some special super duper crank system that multiplies your power by 38 times or something ridiculous like that. Eddie Domino going in now, 7 watts a kilo. Stephanie pushing nice here, 6 watts a kilo. Thomas Lynn in the mix too. I think these 4 are just going to finish nice and strong together. No huge attacks. So Stephanie does push 9.5 watts a kilo there. Velo Sports 34. Marson. Tim Moore. I think Tim's done a big solo ride today. 666 JRM. Iron Maiden Lover. Finishing 36, Tim Moore will get 37th, taking the last bend now. Marson will get 38th, being pursued by Velo Sports. See this one. If you're going to make your move, dude, now's the time. Make your move, now's the time. I think he might try it. Running out of ground quick, 100 meters to go. Yeah, I don't think he'll pass him now. Ooh, he's putting in some power now. Back to Ratim there. Dave 12. Increases in power. I like these strong finishes, guys. Really liking strong finishes. Now, you didn't ride 6 watts per kilo average the entire way, but come on. You're not Carlo Calcagni. What can you expect? Anyone has anything to say in his defense? Give her, dude. Just give her. In one ear, out the other. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. It's fake. Sofaki. Award of the year. I've never seen anyone so ridiculous. Yumil here, Simon JP, Mick, Clement Palozzi, Nick Lars, Nick E. Lars. How about that? Pam Marisi, Ginger Jitters, ROUVY Bryan. I'm looking for Neil right now. I think he's back here somewhere, or maybe he's up ahead. There he is. Here's Neil. Neil, get ready for the DQ on Carlo. Thank you very much. Lucas here, Polish rider. I look at that and I want to say Krajcik, but it's probably Krajcik. That's my guess. Probably Krajcik. We've got Jamie here. Jamie? Jamie? Oh, man. M&H ROUVY, the Shark of the Alps, 50th place here, folks. Swiss Chris just up ahead. Squallow getting the 50th place, I believe. Let's see who comes across the line here. I'm just going to stick here. because I think they were right there, weren't they? Oh, and of course I looked away right at that point. So yeah. Yeah, the Shark must have got 50th. MNH ROUVY 51st, being pursued by Iron Sand 73 and Julian. Could have some 3 action here, folks. 3 up sprint action. Yeah, who knows what Carlo's doing? Is it his weight? Is it his setup? Is it his trainer that no one else on the planet rides? I don't think they've made them in years either. Is it calibrated at all? When was the last software update for that thing? They do have a website, but I don't know if they have any recent products, anything. So maybe his 3 watts a kilo is so uncalibrated that it's 6 watts a kilo. Like that's all I can guess for it to be that ridiculous. So, but I would like to see him banned. It ruins the race for other people. I do play video games, not as much as I used to, and some of the biggest video games in the world, whatever you sign up for, when you click, I agree, and then, when you signed up for ROUVY, there's terms of service. Terms of service means, and no one reads them, things that you're allowed to do in game, things you're not allowed to do in game, things that are kind of like in the, I don't want to say fairness, what are the word you're doing things that aren't meant to be done that way. So like in certain video games, people will find like a little bit of a flaw in the game. It'll let them peek through a wall. That's called a hack or an exploit. Is it cheating? Yeah, it's cheating. But they'll say it's an exploit or a hack because the designers screwed up by letting me do that. But you're still cheating, right? It's not really meant, it's not in the spirit of the game. It's not in the spirit. So when I see people reducing their weight down to 40 kilos or 20, why is that allowed? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. That is not in the spirit of ROUVY. You're not playing fair. You're cheating. Hey, check this out. Yumil and Panorisi have the exact same avatar. They're both Polish. Okay, I just noticed that. Polish rider. This must be some Polish symbol. It's like a crest. What do you call that? Not a badge, but like a crest. You know what I'm talking about. Yumil here, Simon JP, Panorisi. So these guys must be from like the same part of the world. Maybe it's a crest for a city. Like they have like I can't think of the word right now. Okay, going in, guys. Less than 200 meters to go. We got Nick Elars here, Yumil, Panorisi, the 2 Polish riders getting to the front, folks. How about Clement Polozzi getting up there too? This guy's stuck on the ROUVY bike. Simon JP launching 8 watts a kilo, folks. Across the border here. Should be able to catch this group coming on. Ginger Jitters, 67. This guy rode double discs. Finishing 62nd. ROUVY Brian, 63rd. We got a 500 meter gap back to this next group. Yeah, so Vegas was great. Yeah, so we saw a Blue Man group. Interesting, weird, goofy. They did some really fun stuff, though. Joey was a little bit weird. Like, this is weird. This is so weird to me. She was also drinking tequila that night, and she was just woo! Like, when she's on a tear, that lady is on a tear, folks. Like, she'll just be walking down the street and just talk to everyone. I'm not talking like talking to everyone. She will talk to everyone. She's Steffer here. I can see a lady's right here. Val Rides. Val Rides. I know that's what your name is. Val Rides. Lady rider there. Lewis JVR, South African. Regina L up ahead. And Jamie, not Jamie. Double discs. Ooh. Regina. Okay, so here's Regina L on 77th. Then we got Lewis. Yeah, she will like bounce her way down the road. So we're between the Luxor and the Mandalay Bay. There's these shops. The shops at Mandalay Bay. Whip-de-doo. Just a bunch of stores selling a bunch of junk, some food and stuff. And she'll just go from person to person talking to them. And I'm just like, okay, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's get you back to the room. You need to go to sleep. So that was one of the nights. And then just Was it Sunday? Yeah, but gambling sucked, as it always does. I told her I'm never going again to gamble there. I didn't even gamble. I'm not going with her to gamble again there. It's just not. It's painful. Ghost Killer right here, 79th place. The Sunday night, we got like a 2-for-1 deal. There was like a little show over at the Rio. You know, that resort that's off strip. It's where Penn and Teller live. So it's about a block off strip. But a block off strip in Vegas means like half a mile. And it's hard walking. You're crossing the freeway there. It's doable. Maybe not in the peak of summer. But the Rio is really improved. Apparently they've renovated a bunch of rooms. They look really nice. You can get rooms dirt cheap there. We went in the front doors and that place was just rocking. Where there used to be this boring old part in the building, there's this huge round bar there now. We saw this show called the the Vegas Wow Show. We went to the early show at 5 because we wanted to go eat at the House of Blues for supper. Sep 1718 coming in next with Ghost Killer on his tail. Bouncing back to Cullen 76, your Portuguese rider, RSD 516. Level 85, dude. Where have you been all my life? Where have you been on ROUVY, dude? Shep 72. Dennis Sinkovic. Yes. Here we go. Sinkovic. Wasn't he a cop on like, I don't know, Hill Street Blues or something? Or is that, what show am I thinking about? You know, that dude with the mustache. Kind of round dude. Am I allowed to say fat anymore, folks? Can I say someone's fat? I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't want to be politically incorrect. Grupedo, Redogma coming in. Actually don't care. Suniva, yes. Suniva's Polish too? How many Polish people are here? Team Poland is in the mix, folks. I say it all the time. Said it here. I've noticed it on my Wushaw too. Polish people love their virtual cycling. They really do, and they're really strong at it. Steve, let's hang with Steve for a bit. Steve here, it's a Farnham. It must be another Farnham race. I thought they only did it on Tuesdays, but the Farnham Club's here, and they have a race within race. I thought it was just Tuesday, Steve. But he's on the ROUVY bike. I wonder if he's supposed to be on the ROUVY bike. Maybe he was like, oh, man. So he's got the anchor out right now. He's got a parachute on behind him, just slowing him down the entire way, folks. We got Peter here, Dutchy. We got Frust. Iscribano. Hey, where's my Spanish guy that we saw earlier? The guy I just called Spanish guy. We got Stevie 001, Andy H292, Walter 22, Alexander, John Zappa, Dalton 62, Defias Simonek, Bull Rider 74 from Germany. You're right, Bull Rider. Wolfman. Then we got Marquijani, Misha. Okay, Misha, good to see you. Burmat 60, Stelvio Bound, Zenda. This dude, Widgigig. Linden 65, Jeff 65. Jeff, I just saw you for the first time today. Or maybe I saw you earlier. I wonder if Jeff had a disconnect, because I thought I saw him earlier and he was higher placed than this. Luca 147, Miltiads, Johan 66, Brew, Hannibal broke down. Dandy Candy still out there. Steph, Michael TT, Phil Fresh. We saw these names earlier. Koguaro. Anders DK arrive from Denmark. Schulteis, I'm still looking for that Spanish dude. Jort. Radler1. I'm thinking that guy broke down. We're getting back. Here he is. Here's my Spanish buddy. Right here. Cisco Altabablas. Cisco Altabas. Okay, that's how you say his name. Sala 80. Des Dyer. Des, you're only 7 kilometers to go. A few rollers, and you're there, dude. Miel 46. Let's get back to the front, folks. We're at 97. Guys, today I'm going to the 100th rider to finish. That's what we're doing. Because I got to get on with it. I haven't been on my bike yet. It's currently 12:37. I got to get on my... Here's Walter 22, Canadian. Fellow Canadian, bro. You got your eggs... Oh, I was on mute. Sorry, guys. It must have been when I bounced my face into the mic here. So watch this. Watch, I'll do it. Okay, this is how it works. See the mic right now? You can see the red light here. I'm trying to watch the feed here. Okay, so it's off. There. On now. Watch this. Yeah, guys, so if you ever see that red light out, just scream at me right away. I don't actually look at the YouTube chat enough. Hopefully I just did that recently. I kind of talk really close to the mic, as you can tell. Look at me. So, like, one point I had this mic in my face as I was doing one of my group rides. I haven't done a group ride forever. Does anyone miss those? I mean, does it matter? And some sweat dropped on it, and my mic turned off. So, anyways, guys, we've seen all the riders. Well, we haven't seen them all, but like I said, it's 20 to 1 here for me. I haven't ridden my bike today. I've got more chores to do. I've got dumb jobs to apply for. Yes, folks, I'm applying for dumb jobs. Some of these jobs, hate to break it, and it's on, yeah, minimum wage jobs, guys. That's the reality where we're at. So I could do like a little part-time minimum wage job here, and hopefully that'll keep me going, and do this at the same time. So if I'm part-time, I can do both. I don't want to stop this, but it's killing me right now. And yeah, then I got another stream at 5:30. More TTT action. Scribio saying he's missing the group rides. Yeah, yeah, I got to get them. Maybe I'll put them back on weekends or something. I don't know. Like, I find later in the day, I'm just not a good rider, and I don't want to ride later in the day. I like to ride earlier. So best time for me to ride is kind of like UK Europe time. That's when I want to ride. That ends up being like 9 o'clock to noon here for me. So that's perfect. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for entertaining me. Hope you guys liked the stream today. Yay for Carlo. He's the greatest. Okay, dudes, I gotta go before I say something stupid. Thanks for watching. See you guys.